Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. How are you all? कैसे हो आप सब? Hope everything is going on well. As we all know that from today we are going to start our NCRT syllabus first book, that is Honeydew of your prescribed syllabus. From this book, we will start with the first chapter, that is the best Christmas present in the world. But before starting the chapter, let us talk or interact a little with each other. As we know that times are difficult, but we are lucky enough that we have this opportunity to let our studies continue with the process of online classes. Just think, अगर ये online classes का process हमारे लिए इतना अच्छे से नहीं हो, so how much our studies are going to hamper. So we should try and attain more and more benefit from these classes as we can. So now you always take care of yourself and devote time to your studies also. So with this promise that we are going to study very nicely and we are going to understand the things very clearly and we are going to cooperate with our teachers wholeheartedly, we will start our syllabus today onwards with the chapter number 1. Beginning with the text of chapter number 1, that is the best Christmas present in the world. Now we are talking of the world because when somebody gives a present to anyone, he or she has the feeling that whatever he is presenting to someone or she is presenting to someone is the best thing he is giving. So यहाँ पे भी यही है, बेस्ट क्रिसमस प्रेजेंट में एक ऐसे प्रेजेंट की बात हो रही है जो एक हस्बैंड अपनी वाइफ को देता है ऑन द ओकेजन ऑफ क्रिसमस. Christmas, as we all know, is the national festival for some people, one section of our society. सिमिलरली लाइक किसी के लिए दिवाली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, द बिगेस्ट फेस्टिवल है, किसी के लिए गुरु नानक जयंती बहुत बिगेस्ट फेस्टिवल होता है, सम सेलिब्रेट ईद एज देयर मेन फेस्टिवल एंड सम सेलिब्रेट क्रिसमस एज देयर मेन फेस्टिवल. सो अ हस्बैंड प्रेजेंट समथिंग सो स्पेशल टू हिज वाइफ ऑन द क्रिसमस दैट ही फील्स, ही हैज द फीलिंग कि ये इस वर्ल्ड का बेस्ट प्रेजेंट है जो वो अपनी वाइफ को गिफ्ट करने वाला है. सो बिगिनिंग विद द टेक्स्ट पार्ट 1, I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridport. I is who, students? I is the author. Author says that he once went to a place named Bridport and there वो उन्होंने वहां पे कहाँ visit किया? To a junk shop and there he spotted what? He spotted a roll top desk. A roll top desk that was a very beautiful desk. Maybe at the present when he sees it, the condition is not good, but actually the desk was very pretty. The man said it was early 19th century and oak. Looking at the desk, he says that it belongs to the early 19th century and it is made of the oak. Oak wood. Oak is the longest living tree. Students, you know, सबसे लंबा जो life जिस tree की होती है उस tree का नाम क्या है? ओक. एंड ये इस क्वालिटी के कारण बहुत ही एक्सपेंसिव भी होता है. सो द थिंग्स मेड फ्रॉम सच एन एक्सपेंसिव वुड आर फार टू एक्सपेंसिव ऑल्सो. आई हैड wanted one, but they were far too expensive. This desk was the one which the author wanted from a long time. But as they are far too expensive, बहुत costly होते हैं, so he had not been able to buy it till date. This one was in a bad condition, the roll top in several pieces. Now, this desk, presently the roll top desk which is in front of him, was in a very bad condition. वो बहुत ही बुरी condition में थी because maybe वो कोई हम कह सकते हैं कि फायर और वाटर किसी के कांटेक्ट में एक्सीडेंटली आई एंड उसकी वजह से वो जो डेस्क थी बहुत बुरी कंडीशन में थी एट प्रेजेंट. दिस वी आर गोइंग टू नो in the later part of the chapter. So, how he decided that the condition was bad because when he looked at the desk, the roll top was in several pieces and one leg clumsily mended. उसकी एक leg जो थी बहुत ही clumsily, बहुत ही ugly way में, untidy way में mend की हुई थी. Mended is repaired. So maybe it would have been in pieces. वो पूरा टूटा हुआ desk होगा और उसकी एक leg को बहुत ही untidily repair किया गया था. Scratch marks all down one side and जो scratch marks थे, scratch marks are basically the burn marks. जब भी ये desk जो है, it may be have been in contact of fire for a while, तो उस समय जो burn marks उस पे आए, they can be seen all down one side. It was going for very little money, and because of the untidy condition, because of the being repaired so ugly form, and because of the scratch marks, as the condition was very bad, so it was going for a very little money, means it was going at a cheap cost. I thought I could restore it, and he thought that why he should not buy it and repair it and restore it to a better condition. It would be a risk, a challenge. But students, we have to understand here that buying such a bad condition desk, even though for a very little money, but it is going to bring two things, that is risk as well as challenge. Risk is what? Risk is of the very little money that is being spent on the desk getting wasted. And second, a challenge is that the desk was in such a bad condition, to repair it and restore it in itself is a challenge. But I had to have it. But he said that yes, it was a long wanted thing for me, and now I have to have it. I paid the man and brought it back to my workroom at the back of the garage. So he paid the man the amount. He bought the desk from him and brought it back to the workroom, which was situated at the back of the garage in his home. I began work on it on the Christmas Eve, and he started working on the desk. That is, he started working to restore the desk, to repair it on the Christmas Eve. I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the drawers. He removed the roll top desk completely, and roll top that was on the desk completely was pulled out, and he also pulled out the drawers one by one after the other. There were so many drawers in the desk, he started pulling them out. The veneer had lifted almost everywhere. The veneer is basically a thin layer of plastic or decorative wood that is used to decorate or cover the cheap wood of a furniture. आपने देखा होगा आपके घर के अंदर कोई भी डेस्क होती है, कोई भी वुडन फर्नीचर है, उसके ऊपर एक बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल से डिजाइनर सी एक वुडन लेयर लगाई जाती है, जिसे हम बोलते हैं प्लाईवुड। तो वो क्या होता है, वो जो प्लाई लगाया जाता है, जो सनमाइका भी बोलते हैं उसको बहुत कॉमन लैंग्वेज के अंदर, वो जो होता है डिजाइनर जो वुड्स होती हैं, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं, वीनर। And you know, students, it lifts up, it leaves the surface of the wood when it has been in the contact of water for a long time. So ये जो वीनर था ना यहाँ पे, it was lifted almost everywhere. It looked like water damage to me. Now, when the author was looking at the condition of the desk, and when he looked that the winner was being lifted up out everywhere, so he says that it is the damage caused by the water, as we also said earlier. Both fire and damage had clearly taken their toll on this desk. Now, with the condition till now, we are able to understand that some part of the damage is because of the fire, and some part of damage is because of the water. So we can say that it is clear that this desk has been damaged by both fire as well as water. The last drawer was stuck fast. As we know, we have studied in the previous lines that he was pulling out all the drawers. All the drawers were pulled, but one drawer was stuck fast. Means one drawer was tightly locked. It was not coming out. I tried all I could to ease it out gently. He tried all he could to pull it out with his gentle force, but it was no good. In the end, I use brute force. But when the things are not done gently, then a brute force is to be used, and the similar thing the author did. He leave all his gentle forces and he used his brute forces at the end just to pull out the desk. I struck it sharply with the side of my fist. Now, you know, जब हम किसी को पंच करते हैं, या भी हम अपनी मुट्ठी को बंद करते हैं, तो उस सिचुएशन को, उस पोजीशन, उस हमारे हैंड एक्शन जो होता है, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, फिस्ट बोलते हैं. Now he closed his hand and created a fist out of it, and he just sharply struck on one side of the drawer. And with this one struck, the drawer flew open, and the drawer suddenly came out and flew open. to reveal a shallow space underneath, and the shallow space underneath was revealed out. And this shallow space was what? It was a secret drawer. It was a small drawer inside a bigger drawer. उस drawer के अंदर एक drawer थी, that was a secret drawer. And there was something in there, और उस secret drawer के अंदर कुछ था. There was something. What was it? Let us see. I reached in and took out a small black tin box. Now he reached towards that. He made his hand reach to the small secret drawer and he took out a small black tin box. उसने black color का एक small tin box उसमें से निकाला. And cello taped on the top of it was a piece of lined note paper. And with the help of cello tape, a piece of lined note paper was sticked on it, and something was written on this sticked paper. And what was written? And on it, and written on it in a shaky handwriting, बहुत ही shaky सी, बहुत ही wavering सी handwriting में लिखा हुआ था. What was written? The line you can see in the inverted comma, as it is the same line is written, because the things quoted in the inverted commas are the as it is words said by the speaker. तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा गया था? Jim's last letter received January 25, 1915. So it was written Jim's last letter जो receive हुआ कब? January 25, 1915. And along with this, one more line was written, that is to be buried with me when the time comes. And when the time comes, this box is to be buried with me itself. I knew as I did it that it was wrong of me to open the box. And he says that I knew, उसने बोला I did, मैं जानता था कि what I was doing, it was wrong, because to open somebody's confidential thing, to look at somebody's secret thing is a bad behavior, it's a wrong behavior. So he said that I knew that whatever I did, it was wrong of me to open the box. But you know what happens whenever we see something that we are asked not to open it and not to touch them? We are always curious enough to know that what is inside it, what is hidden inside it. So same curiosity attacked the author also. And but he says, but curiosity got the better of my scruples. So the curiosity got better of his scruples. Scruples is basically the feeling that makes you hesitate to do something wrong. Now he was hesitating to do something wrong, but his curiosity was superior to it, and because of his curiosity we usually do the thing we are not used to do, so it usually does, and whatever the curiosity forces us to do, we do. So he also opened the secret drawer and took out that old black tin box. Inside the box there was an envelope, and inside the box, when he opened the box, he found an envelope inside it. The address read, and on the envelope there was an address written. What was the address? Again the inverted comma in this, the address as it is the address which was written on the envelope is here: Mrs. Jim MacPherson, 12 Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. Now the address was written, the address was means the letter, ये letter किसके लिए था? It was addressed to whom? It was addressed to the wife and his wife of Jim MacPherson. What was it written? Mrs. Jim MacPherson, 12 Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset, जो उनके घर का address था. I took out the letter and unfolded it. Now you can see his level of curiosity. He not even took out, opened the secret box, took out the tin box. He even though opened the tin box and took the letter out of it, and he opened the envelope and took out the letter and unfolded it. You can see the extent of the curiosity in the author. It was written in pencil and dated at the top. And in pencil it was written and dated at the top means what was the date of the letter? December 26 when it was written, 1914. It was written on 26 December 1914, just one day after the Christmas. So we say we have understood till now, हमें अब समझ जाना चाहिए that this chapter is about the best Christmas present, and as it is written just one day after the Christmas, so this letter is the best Christmas present for his wife, for the wife of whom? Mr. Jim MacPherson, that is Mrs. Jim MacPherson. So this was the part 1. So this was the part 1. Hope you all understood it very clear. And now we will just discuss these 2 comprehension check questions so that we can just review if we are able to understand the part 1 properly or not. So question number 1. What did the author find in the junk shop? We know that author went to the Bridport junk shop, and what did he find there? The main thing from which the story started. The thing is the long wanted thing for the author, that is the roll top desk. Question number 2. What did he find in the secret drawer? Who do you think had put it in there? The secret drawer, जो secret drawer था उस roll top desk की एक drawer के अंदर, उसमें उन्हें क्या मिला? He found a small black tin box, and in the box there was a letter. And who placed it in there? किसने उसको वहां पे रखा? It was kept by Mr. Jim McPherson for his wife. How come we know this? We know this because the envelope addressed to Mrs. Jim McPherson, his wife. तो वो लेटर उन्होंने लिख के सील करके एनवेलोप में एक टिन बॉक्स में डाल के अपनी वाइफ के लिए वहां पे रखा था. So we come to know that it was being put there by Mr. Jim McPherson. Okay, students, so I hope everything is well clear, and the remaining part, that is the second part of the chapter, we are going to understand in the next class. Till then, just take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe, and keep studying.